provided by Thomas Allgeier and Frennis, based on the most relevant posts on LinkedIn about AI in B2B marketing in CW 2526. Frennis is a B2B market research company working with enterprises to optimize their campaigns with account and executive insights far beyond AI. Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're cutting through the noise, digging into the top AI and B2B marketing trends. Basically, what everyone's been talking about on LinkedIn over calendar weeks 25 and 26.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our mission, really unpack the important shifts, the key insights, so you're not just informed, but hopefully genuinely ahead of the curve.
And what really jumped out from the sources we looked at, there's this profound shift happening. It's quite clear. AI talk has moved, beyond just the experimental hype phase.
Right.
Now we're seeing this sharp focus on disciplined execution. Leaders are strategically embedding AI into core revenue engines, content ops, even partner ecosystems.
Yeah.
The common thread really is that strategic orchestration drives the real value, not just like isolated pilots anymore. It's about how it all connects.
That makes a lot of sense. It's matured beyond the shiny object stage. So let's dive into that with our first theme, sales and revenue enablement, the human-AI hybrid. It's clear AI is reshaping the SDR role in some pretty fundamental ways.
Oh, definitely. And a key insight here is that AI is proving to be a powerful co-pilot, not really a replacement for sales teams. Chris Ritson, for instance, pointed out that those early attempts to just fully automate SDR jobs, they kind of backfired.
Yeah, how so?
Well, they led to lower meeting rates, poor conversions. He had this great line calling AI the Robin to your Batman. It's an enabler, not the sole architect.
I like that, Robin to your Batman. It's about empowerment. Austin Hitchcock seemed to build on that, suggesting high-performing teams now pair human insight with AI co-pilots.
Exactly.
His take was AI isn't about SDRs doing less work, but thinking more strategically about accounts, crafting stronger messages, freeing them up, basically.
Precisely. And Gabe Rogel argued pretty strongly against fully automating those SDR functions. He felt it minimizes their actual value and, crucially, distracts from the high-impact AI uses.
Like what?
Things like sophisticated audience creation, mapping out journey stages, orchestration. The complex stuff where human strategy is still key.
Okay, so it's not about replacing, but enhancing. And on the positive side, we're seeing new models emerge. Cesar Barrero highlighted these AI-first enablement agencies popping up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Apparently, they're starting to surpass the traditional CRM-centric approaches. Some case studies show, like a 32% jump in conversion rates?
And reduced time to close, too. Significantly, I think around 40%.
Wow, that's huge operational impact.
It really is. And Thomas Ross noted this trend of retraining global sales teams to treat AI as a superpower. It's not just using a tool, it's a whole new skill set.
What does that retraining involve?
Well, prompt engineering, data stewardship, which is vital, and these kind of hybrid human-AI handoff practices, building unified global frameworks for it.
Got it. This next bit of data caught my eye, too. Ariel Levin's research, it found 36% of B2B companies actually cut SDR teams in 2025.
Yeah, that sounds counterintuitive at first.
But, and this is the key part, the AI tools achieved, wait for it, 451% more lead gen and better response rates.
Wow.
His point was one AI-equipped SDR can handle the volume of several traditional reps. That's efficiency on a whole different scale.
And Yuri Zaremba provided a concrete example with ASDR. They apparently pulled in over $1 million in new ARR sales in 1 month.
Like, seriously?
Yeah, with a 45% win rate. It just shows the power of AI when it's applied strategically within that sales process. It's not just theory.
Okay, huge implications for sales. Let's shift gears now to our next area, content and SEO quality, strategy, and this new thing, LLMO. The landscape here is evolving incredibly fast, too. Marketers are moving AI content from pilot phase to, core production.
That's right. And a big part of that is formalizing ROI frameworks. Pam Dindner really emphasized this. You have to measure the return on AI content efforts.
Makes sense.
She mentioned, 84% of marketing managers expect to use more AI, but measuring the impact, that's the crucial piece now. You can't just assume it's working.
Need to prove the value. And Matt Pantaleone shared some interesting blueprints for building in-house AI content stacks. The kicker, near zero marginal cost.
Yeah, that democratizes scale, doesn't it? Especially for mid-market teams who maybe couldn't afford massive content operations before.
Totally levels the playing field.
And what's really interesting in SEO is this shift towards large language model optimization, LLO.
Right, LMO.
People like Anna Murray and Nuri Kankaya are saying, SEO isn't dead, it's just evolving. AI search seems to prioritize content differently.
How so?
It's looking for stuff that's citable, factual, well-structured, less about traditional links, more about being a trustworthy, understandable source for the AI itself.
So authority and clarity over just keywords. Matt Diggity's research seems to back that up. He found double-digit traffic lifts using AI for data-driven topic selection and iterative optimization.
Yeah, he laid out a whole 4-step framework for AI traffic growth. It's becoming quite methodical.
But there's a flip side, isn't there? This concern about AI-driven overload. Jeremy Gordon warned about it.
Yeah, that's a really important point. AI can scale bad strategy just as easily as good strategy, leading to what he called AI fatigue.
AI fatigue. I feel that sometimes.
Right. It's a call to focus back on genuine value, thoughtful strategy, and keeping that essential human touch. More isn't always better if it's just noise.
Absolutely. And on the creative front, Luke Damon reported from Cannes Lions 2025. Adobe was showcasing how Gen AI is compressing creative cycles.
Yeah, enhancing storytelling, too. And David Edelman noted how AI-powered video is reshaping whole industries. The creative possibilities are expanding massively.
But speed isn't everything. Alina Bazina's made a great point. AI tools accelerate creation, sure, but speed without direction. It just masks underlying GTM messes.
Exactly. You still need that clear messaging, that solid strategy before you hit generate. Otherwise, you're just making mistakes faster.
Good point. And quickly, Matthew Carnevale shared a cool practical use, custom GPTs as institutional knowledge bases, like a battle card GPT for sales teams.
Oh, that's clever, making internal knowledge instantly usable.
Yeah. Okay, let's move to theme 3, marketing strategy and operations. From automation to orchestration. It feels like CMOs are looking beyond just basic automation now.
Definitely. The focus is shifting towards using AI to really decode buyer intent and then orchestrate these personalized journeys across all the touch points. It's much more sophisticated.
And scalability seems key here. Gartner Insights, echoed by Umar Burak Özdemir from their marketing symposium, stressed that scaling AI successfully hinges on unified data foundations.
Right, and measurable business outcomes. It's not about testing isolated features anymore. It's about the holistic impact on the business. Connecting the dots.
We're also hearing more about agentic AI concepts, these autonomous systems that can, set, execute, and learn from marketing tasks.
Yeah, Nursalam Khan outlined these as sort of the next maturity stage. It's moving from tools to intelligent agents that can operate more independently. A bit futuristic, but the building blocks are being laid.
And how does this tie into GTM models?
Well, Varun Ramakrishnan noted that while loads of GTM leaders use AI like 93%, many tools still miss the why behind buyer behavior. They automate tasks but don't necessarily provide deep insight.
Okay.
And Marcio Sturvid detailed shifts, especially in finance, from funnels to flywheels, segments to signals, really fundamental changes driven by AI-native GTM thinking.
Sounds like a complete rethink.
Yeah.
Yet Paul Franklin's research showed a gap. 65% of B2B marketers use AI for content, but only 6% feel they're maxing out its potential.
Yeah, that points to skill gaps, maybe unclear KPIs. Dina Lamarck-Picquion really hammered home that AI is a necessity now. It requires strategic integration, continuous learning. It's not plug and play.
So the human element is still critical for strategy and learning.
Absolutely. Kaiseran Kapoor described marketing in 2025 as this complex, full system. Supercharged by AI, it needs a blend of human psychology and smart tech. Marketers become full-stack growth architects.
Full-stack growth architects, I like that.
It implies a broader, more integrated skill set.
Tobias Swingman framed AI in B2B as a deep profit pocket, especially Gen AI, learning from fewer examples, optimizing the whole lead gen pipeline.
Yeah, from collecting messy data right through to closing deals, it touches everything.
And Sebastian Gutierrez made a really vital point. AI won't replace marketers, but it will replace those stuck in just execution roles.
Right. The future for leaders is understanding tech, leading with frameworks, scaling intelligently. It's about leveling up your strategic thinking.
Which circles back to foundation. Megan Klingeman and Anka Skakely-Sitea both emphasized, AI doesn't fix bad strategy or disconnected systems.
Nope. It just multiplies whatever you build it on, good or bad. So you need a better strategy than ever. Garbage in, garbage out. Just faster.
So leadership is key. Kumstam argued if leadership doesn't drive the AI shift, teams will do it bottom up, leading to shadow AI.
Yeah, fragmentation, inconsistency. Daniel Remedios gave that concrete example of a GTM intelligence infrastructure built with AI agents that needs top-down vision.
Providing real-time insights across revenue teams. That sounds powerful. Andreas Schnebel also observed GTM feels harder now,
Yeah, more complex.
but AI is a performance multiplier when embedded. He noted a shift towards technical value realization in post-sales too.
It's not just about relationships anymore. And wrapping this theme up, Jonathan N.K. and Jonathan Moss cited that stat, 88% of AI pilots fail.
Why so high?
Because the focus is too often on the tech itself, not on solving actual business problems. Jordan T. also stressed continuous learning, building new playbooks. It's a transformation, not just a tech rollout.
Okay, a crucial lesson there. Let's move to theme 4. Partnerships and ecosystem moves collaborative growth. AI seems to be driving new kinds of collaboration.
For sure. Look at demand base unveiling agent base. Craig Chiofalo reported on this AWS-hosted AI agents activating account data. It shows that shift to embedded AI services within broader platforms.
And land-based completely pivoted. Tiger Fu described them going from consultancy to an AI-powered GPM platform.
And the results. 4-7x higher conversions than traditional campaigns. That's a serious platform shift paying off.
That's incredible.
Moshe Gibbs, reflecting on Microsoft's FY25, also highlighted collaboration and data sharing deals as key growth multipliers. It's all becoming more interconnected.
And the scale of the opportunity is massive. Benjamin Shapiro's analysis put AI's potential marketing value at, $4.4 trillion annually.
Yeah, a staggering number. It underscores why there's such urgency for vendors to align and build capabilities together. He also touched on how AI is messing with SaaS economics.
How so?
Well, Jerome Tomasini elaborated on that. The cost of running AI models, inference cost, GPU cost, is sky high. It's forcing SaaS companies to rethink pricing, moving from flat rates to usage-based models, a fundamental economic shift.
Interesting operational impact. Okay, final theme. Theme 5. New products and tool launches the fragmented frontier. The tool stack is exploding, right?
Oh, completely. Rapid fragmentation, but also a constant wave of new tools promising more scale, more precision.
Any examples stand out?
Well, Tony Holbein discussed a Salesforce native AI connector. Secure, one-click analysis of CRM data, trying to kill that analysis FOMO for sellers, put insights right in their workflow.
And we mentioned custom GPTs earlier. Matthew Carnevale saw them gaining traction as these internal knowledge bases, even coaching aids, democratizing expertise internally.
And Oliver Timmerman is tracking startups like Fixer AI, White Tiger, Grok. It shows this rapid specialization happening. Niche tools for GTM, advertising, infrastructure popping up everywhere.
The sheer volume is nuts. Chad Burmeister counted over 1,300 AI technologies just for sales and marketing since 2020.
1,300. It's almost impossible to keep track.
Right. And Sharon Joseph even put together a list of 15 essential AI tools for marketers just to analyze data and trends. Her point was basically, AI isn't future talk anymore.
No, it's the present. It's table stakes now for understanding your market and customers.
Okay, so we've covered a lot. Sales, content, strategy, partnerships, tools. It's clear AI is profoundly reshaping B2B marketing. It demands new tools, sure, but more importantly, new ways of thinking, new ways of operating.
Absolutely.
So as you listening integrate AI into your own strategy, maybe consider this. How will you ensure your team and ultimately your customers don't just adapt to this technology, but actually thrive? How do you leverage those unique human insights, the things AI can't replicate, to turn all this data into undeniable strategic impact?
That's the key question, isn't it?
If you enjoyed this deep dive, new episodes drop every 2 weeks. Also, check out our other editions on account-based marketing, field marketing, channel marketing, MarTech, go-to-market, and social selling. Thank you for joining us on the deep dive, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future insights.